Hello again, people. Right, it's Sunday morning and it is absolutely throwing it down with snow outside, so I don't think I'll be going too far today apart from looking after the horses and walking the dog. Anyway, I'm looking at these stocks. As you may know if you follow me on Twitter, I'm always looking to see whether there are crossovers with the method on indices and stocks, as well as forex. That has been my main focus for years and years and years now. So and as it happens, it does, and charting software is improving all the time. So and I want really to get into investing in stocks and making money that way too, longer term. So the best way to use Twitter, in my opinion, FinTwit, or as I am learning this, is just throw up a stock, a hashtag, for example ANGI or the dollar, and then other people are thinking about them. And then why reinvent the wheel if everyone's doing the hard mental analysis and etc. Then see whether the charts agree. Simple as that. So there is a bit of whispers about ANGI, home services, and I thought I'd analyse this chart in front of you, as it were, as opposed to just throwing up a few different time frame charts. So the monthly tells me this: we've got a descending trend line there. We've got a to be reversal situation going on here too, and we have got now a 1, 2, 3 higher low forming. The minute that high breaks is when we want to be thinking about getting into a trade that would target this high and then ultimately that high there. But what we can do on the lower time frames is use the lower time frame breaks of resistance, these highs, as ways of targeting these highs. So we have actually got an inside bar that has been closed through, the high has been closed through. As such, that would create its own pullback, because that is a 3 candle reversal on a lower time frame of sorts, or we could call it an internal 3 candle reversal, because the ultimate low and penultimate low are these two here. This is the ultimate low, that's the penultimate. That is where the higher time frame, if you like, trend has reversed. When we break and close, pull back, continue up, hopefully. But we have to attack that level. We've got a clear flip zone here as well, where the sellers and the buyers have had a battleground. Pushed down, pushed up, pushed down, and reached an equilibrium, if you like, at this point here. Price pivot zone, flip zone, or battleground. And as you can see, when you were down here, remember this is a monthly chart, so this is probably, could have taken 30 days to push up to that level. When you were down here, that is the obvious level that you would expect price to test, because it has been tested for a month prior to that. As I said before, broken that level there with a close, we expect the pullback. So there is so much you can plan for just by looking at candlestick highs and lows. You will get traders that, I've heard them, traders that have years and years under their belt, and they say, oh no, the extremes of candles mean nothing. Absolute poppycock. So, because it's in front of your eyes, you've only got to look at it, for goodness sake. Anyway, we also have momentum on bullish momentum on the RSI, not broken the 20 level, but it's still changed from red to green, and lo and behold, price goes up. So everything is on your charts in order for you to look back and learn from. You can think to yourself, well, what happened last time we had a big bar like that, and look over here and a big bar like that, and lo and behold, up it goes. So it's on your chart, use it. Don't take my word for it. Do your own analysis. There's probably tons of stuff I've not even noticed, because the RSI has only been on my chart since since the COVID thing last March, or a short while before then. so under a year probably, and it still has masses and masses of secrets to give up. So back to this chart. We've broken the high with a close, we've pulled back and tested it. So that in itself, I mean, we're only 3/4 of the way through January the 23rd, I think it is, and as such, we've still to go. Anything could happen. This could crash and close below that low there, and that would be a stonking great break of support and reversal potentially. So all we can tell from this is it broke this and it's pulling back. On the weekly, we're drilling down now. We can draw a descending trend line there, and we can draw an ascending trend line there, connecting the lows that make higher highs. This is not a valid trend line because it hasn't broken this high here, but we can see that something is happening. So I don't mention this, I've never mentioned this actually, but whilst I don't want to be drawing them on and sticking them up on Twitter, I can, because people will be saying, oh, why has he done that? It's not created a higher high. But I can see it's been respected, and potentially it comes from this area here. You've got on the line chart, you will have I thought that was going to be lower, to be honest, but it just shows. I was going to suggest that low and then this was a higher low, but I don't think it is quite. But regardless, we still have these connection points here, and here. So back to the candles, and we can see from this we've got an uptrend also. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high. We are using this lower high as support, and we can look at the line chart on that. Hopefully this won't do the same as before. It has. We've actually got low, high, higher, low, higher, high, but we've got the same situation here where the candles are lower but the line chart is lower still. I wonder if there's divergence on that as well. And what I mean by that is, oh, it wasn't actually, I do apologise, I'm talking out the back of my head. So we've got this downtrend going on here. We've got this has created this new low. That's where I got confused myself there. We've created a new low here through that low there. That means that is valid resistance according to what I do. Here we can clearly see there's a confluence of all this stuff. Well, there. So we are currently using this resistance that was support as support again. That's a really, really good sign. Uptrend in place. All this is, because we haven't got a trend here, high, low, lower, high, we haven't got a lower low. This is just a valid pullback. If we did have a lower low, then we would be concerned that this was going to crash. But as it stands, it's still looking bullish. We've lost the RSI. Come back, RSI. Where did you go? There it is. Bullishness on the RSI as well. What we would hope to see is potentially a little pullback here, and then a push up, which would then create our bust, pullback, break and close up, preferably above the 20 level like this here. As you can see, it's not quite above the 20, but give it, we're not too worried about actual arbitrary levels. The 20 was developed by whoever wrote this, but I've never tested to see whether we could use 18, 21, 19, whatever, you get the picture. So as long as it's nice and strong, that's all we've got to worry about. And yeah, so this is where I see this going. Push up perhaps a little bit, potentially pull back, push up again. We have made a 3 candle reversal to the downside on this weekly. So ideally we want a 3 candle reversal to the upside, which would mean we would have to break and close above here, because this is the ultimate low, this is the penultimate low. High, low, lower, high, lower, low, that's the trend I'm talking about. So we would need to go low, high, higher, low, higher, high, break and close. That would then configure the RSI correctly. And remember, this is a weekly chart, so you know, you've got to wait ages for this potential move, or it could just fly. I'm still learning about stocks, but the important thing is we learn from historical charts, and also we learn from practicing on your platform, which is relatively new to me. And why this isn't working, I don't know. What are you doing? Apologies, people, please bear with me. So you've got your descending trend line, you've got your ascending trend line there, and we've got, you know, all these various levels. Support became resistance. I've got a feeling I've got too much running up, causing the delay. Ideally, we want to break that level, pull back, continue up. And wasn't that? I'm not going to make another video, guys. It's Sunday morning. There you go. So you can see what I'm talking about there. Pull up, pull down, pull up again. That would be your perfect trend reversal to the long side. You've got the trend in here. We can see it on the line chart. No need to go down to the dailies because the weekly's got such a lot of work to do. But we would likely see a daily 3 candle reversal in order to attack that level. Okay, let's just go to the line chart on that, and there you can trend low, high, higher, low, higher, high, pull back. Notice you can't do that 1, 2, 3 on this side. That's the point I was trying to make. 1, 2, it would need to go 3, pull back, continue to the downside. That's what a trend reversal is. 1 swing, 3 swings. Okay, break up, 3 swings through this resistance. That's what you're looking for all the time. Otherwise, one swing can just reverse on you and collapse. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and apologies for all the messing around with charting. Hopefully I will get better.